I know. I'm late as usual.
Late? I expected you an hour ago. Whatever happened to that new watch I gave you?
Well, there it is. Right there. I figure it's always on time, even though I'm not.
Stan, I don't think you understand the seriousness of our situation.
What situation? I know we need to find a new project soon, but I wouldn't call it a situation.
Well, look at this. The Silverman siblings, once powerhouses in the documentary-making industry, have all but disappeared from the landscape, preferring to produce puff pieces like sneeze-inducing cheeses and over or under the toilet paper controversy.
Puff pieces? Sylvia, those aren't puff pieces. Sneeze-inducing cheeses are no laughing matter. Those cheeses affect tens of unsuspecting people every year.
I know that.
And how you choose to hang the toilet paper in your bathroom is one of the most relevant issues plaguing married couples today.
That's a bit of an overstatement, Stan. But anyway, you see why we've got a situation here. Nobody's taking us seriously anymore. We used to be hard-hitting documentarians. We were highly regarded and sought after. We used to win awards.
That cheese piece won an award last year.
Yes, by the Sinus Sufferers Society. What I'm saying is, we've got to find a new project, a serious project, something that's gonna make a difference in this world.
You're right. We need to find something relevant, something that will draw the attention of the masses and be critically acclaimed. If it's as good as I know it will be, we could even submit it for the Docu Awards.
Well, one step at a time. First, we need a topic.
What's new? What's hot? What's now?
Nah, dial it down, bro. Finding something trendy is not the answer. We need something deeper, more important, something people need to know about, something that needs the Silverman siblings' treatment.
Yes, something that will inspire the people, something that will get down deep to reveal the core truths of life, something that will change the documentary genre forever.
Yes, exactly.
I got nothing.
What are we gonna do?
Well, we could always try...
No more documentaries on cheese.
But it's fascinating. There's a real art to making cheese.
Cheese isn't gonna change anybody's life.
Cheese changed my life.
You're not helping. We need to focus on a person, somebody who's out there changing people's lives.
Well, we could always talk to the weirdo outside.
What weirdo?
Didn't you see the loincloth dude outside?
No, that I would remember.
Well, he's wearing other clothes. But I hear that he used to wander around in the wilderness in a loincloth. He's some sort of preacher.
Well, I mean, that sounds promising. Why don't you go and invite him in?
Get the camera ready. We may want to record this. This way. This is my sister Sylvia. Sylvia, this is John the Baptist. Please have a seat, Mr. the Baptist.
Actually, the Baptist isn't my last name. It's sort of my title.
Oh, like Conan the Barbarian.
Anyway, thank you so much for coming in.
You're welcome, but I'm not quite sure that I understand why I'm here.
Well, I'm sorry if my brother didn't explain it well enough. You see, we're documentarians.
I'm not familiar with that term. Is that like a vegetarian?
Oh, no. We produce documentaries, short movies that shed the light on important topics. And we hope to interview you for our next documentary.
Oh, I see. So what's your topic?
Well, you know, we were sort of hoping that you could help us with that.
Excuse me?
Well, we're rather stuck at the moment and thought that maybe perhaps you might inspire us.
Inspire you?
Yeah, like how you inspire the people who come to hear you preach.
I'm not sure I inspire them exactly, but I do call them to repent of their sins, and then I baptize them. Is that what you're looking for?
No, not exactly.
But that would be fascinating to get on camera.
I'm not sure I'm comfortable with that.
We're just interested in what you do, why people follow you, and what your mission is.
Well, I'm very happy to talk to you about that, but you should know that I'm not the main event. I'm really just an opening act.
Oh, excuse me?
I'm here to warm up the crowd, if you will, to prepare them for the main event.
What main event?
Well, the Messiah, of course.
Of course. Wait, what?
God sent me here to prepare the people for the coming of the promised Messiah.
I don't understand.
Well, okay. So for generations, our people have hoped for a Messiah, a mighty king from King David's family who will come to right all the wrongs in the world. And I'm here to make sure that the crowds are ready to receive him. Too often, there are things that get in the way of people being open to receiving God's gifts. So I'm here to help them confess their sins, to change their evil ways, to open their ears and their eyes, and to help them get out of their own way so that they will recognize the Messiah who is coming to save our people.
Oh, that's a big job. This Messiah sounds like a dream come true.
Oh, he will be.
So when is he coming? Or is he already here?
Well, that's the question I've been asking myself lately. Now, for a while, I thought I knew who the Messiah was. But now, I'm not so sure.
Well, who did you think it was?
Jesus, a man from Nazareth. He's actually a distant cousin of mine.
No kidding. Tell us about him.
Well, he's an incredible man, and he's become well known for healing people and for doing miracles and for the wisdom of his teachings.
He sounds wonderful. So, what makes you think he's not the Messiah?
Well, the company he keeps, for one thing. He's got disciples like I do, but some of them are very ordinary, fishermen and such. And I kind of thought that the Messiah would choose disciples who were more worthy, I suppose.
I see.
And at least one of his disciples was a tax collector.
Get out of town.
That's what we wish the tax collectors would do. But no, Jesus called one of them right out of his tax booth. It was quite the scandal, and he seems to be drawn to other sinners and outcasts.
Why, are there still sinners for him to hang around with? Wasn't it your job to prepare the way and make sure there are no more sinners in the world?
I'm a prophet, dude. I'm not a miracle worker.
So, are you saying that the Messiah wouldn't spend time with sinners?
Do you know of any king who would choose to hang out with sinners and outcasts? No. Kings surround themselves with nobles and faithful servants, and the Messiah is the King of Kings. So it would just make sense that he would choose only the most righteous people to be his followers.
So he's not the Messiah because he likes to hang out with weirdos?
Well, I don't know. But he's also a lot less concerned about the rules than I think the Messiah would be.
What do you mean?
Well, people were very bothered when he healed someone on the Sabbath.
I see. But if he's the Messiah, he's a king. And don't kings make their own rules?
Well, I suppose they can, but the Messiah is the King of the Jews, and a big part of our faith is the law. And honoring the Sabbath is the law.
Interesting. What else do you expect that the Messiah will do when he comes?
Well, he will reunite all the tribes of Israel that have been divided and scattered for centuries.
Ah, a big family reunion, huh? Who brings the potato salad?
What?
Every family has its own potato salad recipe. Right, sis? I have a theory that it's the potato salad that helps keep the peace at family reunions. Sounds like the Messiah would need some seriously good potato salad to help everyone to get along again.
I'm not quite sure how to respond to that.
Oh, never mind. You know, I think I understand. The Messiah will come to heal the brokenness among God's people, and he will bring them back together again. He'll help them focus on their shared tradition rather than their differences.
Exactly. And the Messiah will give the Holy Land back to our people. No longer will we be ruled by Rome or any other nation.
How's he going to accomplish that? Does he come with a magic wand?
No. He will be a mighty warrior, a military leader whose army will defeat Rome for good.
Oh, you'd better not say that too loud. The Romans won't stand for such a challenge to their rule. If Jesus is the Messiah, he could be in for some trouble.
But that's just the thing. Jesus doesn't seem to be the warrior type. And that's part of what's made me question whether he's the one we've been waiting for. In fact, I've just sent some of my own followers to see him.
Why?
Well, I'm a little embarrassed to say it, but I sent them over there to flat out ask Jesus if he's the Messiah or if we should keep waiting for someone else.
Well, that could be awkward, especially since you're family.
I suppose. But I've never been one to beat around the bush, and if I need to be preparing the people for someone else, I need to know that. I think he'll understand.
Maybe you should ask him to wear a name tag.
A what?
A name tag. You know, hello, I'm the Messiah. Then nobody would have to wonder.
You know, Stan, I'm wondering a lot of things right now.
Like what?
Like, why I got all the brains in the family.
Well, on that note, I really must be going.
Oh, sermons to preach, sinners to dunk, huh?
Something like that.
You know, thank you so much for your time, sir. You've really inspired our new project.
I have?
Yes, I think our new documentary will be called Messiah, a documentary.
It will?
Yes. I'm intrigued by the idea of the Messiah. I think we should look into this Jesus fellow and see what others think about him. And maybe by interviewing other people, we can figure out whether Jesus really is the Messiah or not.
Well, now that sounds like a documentary that could be a docu-contender.
Well, good luck with that. And if you're ever down by the Jordan River and feel like confessing some sins, just look me up.
Will do. Thanks, Mr. the Baptist. I still think we should have had a Messiah name tag made up. Then if we find him, we can stick it on him ourselves.
Oh, give me patience, God. You know, Stan, we've got a lot of witnesses to find and interview. Why don't we split up and meet back here in a bit after we've got some more material?
Good idea.
So why don't you head north to Galilee, because I believe Jesus grew up there.
Okay.
And I'll look around Jerusalem. Oh, and Stan, please take this seriously.
Don't worry, sis. Sirius is my middle name. Maybe I'll put that on my name tag.